So today we're going to be making two of my favorite plant-based burgers. Are you guys ready? So I'm going to give you the deliciousness. Yes.
You do that thing that makes me laugh, and just like that, there you go, making my heart beat again, heartbeat again, heartbeat again. There you go, making me feel like a kid. Won't you do it one time? Stuck like glue.
The first thing you need to do is wash 2 small sweet potatoes and bake them. Next, you're going to finely dice 1 small red onion, about 6 cloves of garlic. Now this recipe is fairly easy to make. All you need to do is cut up your favorite zucchini or squash, cut up some mushrooms, put them in a pan, add some oil, or you can add water if you don't want to put oil, and your favorite seasonings, and cook it on up, ready to go. In a small saucepan, put 1 cup of rinsed lentils and 3 cups of water. And you're going to want to put the lid on and make sure it's tilted out a little so it has a little bit of ventilation. In another pan, you're going to want to put 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice, or you can put a couple tablespoons of water if you're oil free. Add your onions and your garlic and stir until it's translucent. Be very careful not to turn up your heat too high because I got popped the heck out of my shoulder earlier. It was not fun. Next, you're going to want to peel your sweet potatoes and finally cut them. Next, chop that lettuce. Chop it. Really tiny, really super tiny. Because you're going to want to put it in a burger and you don't want it everywhere. Right after that, you're going to want to cut 1 bell pepper of your choice. I chose yellow just for the sake of keeping it kind of in the same color family. And then you're going to want to put it in the pan and add either a couple tablespoons of water or a little bit of oil, whichever you choose. And let that melt down or tilt, whatever it's called. Wilt. Put the sweet potatoes in the freezer in this container, but you can use whatever you want. Let them cool and then bring them out and you're going to cut them up. You want to make sure they're cool first before you peel them off, or it won't be very easily and it'll burn your hands off. So for the sweet potato black bean burger recipe, I did not measure my ingredients for the seasonings. I just put in however much I felt was necessary, and I also added some breadcrumbs. You can either find vegan breadcrumbs or you can toast some bread and finally chop it really finely, or use a food processor and put that in there with it. It's very delicious. And once you have all your ingredients into the container, you mix it on up with your hands or a spoon, whichever you choose, and then make patties and put them on a lined baking tray so that you can put them in the freezer. Now back to the lentil burger recipe. You're going to want to mash those little lentil beans, peas, whatever they are. Add all of your seasonings. I used probably around, 3 tablespoons. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of cumin because I love cumin, but I didn't measure anything like I said before. I added the lettuce, onions, and garlic and bell peppers, and I added the breadcrumbs and I mixed it on up. I smashed it a little bit more just to make sure there was a good consistency. You're going to want to keep adding your breadcrumbs until you get a consistency that's not too liquidy filling, or the burgers will not mold together correctly and they'll fall apart. Once you're done doing that, you're going to want to put everything on a baking tray and put it in the freezer for at least a couple hours. And then you're going to put them in 2 baggies and put them in the freezer, and whenever you're hungry, you can just take it out of the bag and cook it. It's so freaking easy. Now here I'm just showing you the final product of the mushroom zucchini mixture I made for my sides. And that's all for today. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know.
It's quite a challenge. I have to constantly remind myself, Brianna, stop being petty. Brianna, stop making sarcastic jokes. People don't know that you're not